Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. So on the Ethereum chart, we continue to hang in there. To be honest, this wave 4 should not take much longer. I mean, maybe it's already over, but I have not a strong indication that it's over. But let's zoom into this in a minute. First of all, bigger picture quickly. The idea is still, and that's my preferred interpretation. I'll make it quick because not much happened today. Preferred interpretation, wave 1 topped on Friday, and we're now in a wave 2 in an A, B, C correction. Ideally, I'd like to get it to 1875 at the minimum. 1828 would be support, 1780 and 1713. It should not go below that level. If it goes below that level, I have to change the higher level assumption. It's more bearish, but as long as it's holding 1713, it's bullish and can rally in a third wave. The question is, how do we get there? In the primary expectation, I would say, okay, we do a 5-wave move here, 3 waves here, 5 waves here, A, B, C. In the alternative, we only do this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's it. Why? Because wave 1 could also have finished here, that works, 5 waves up. Then we had an A wave down into the 6th of July low, a B wave up, and a C wave down, that's it. And we don't get this BC, okay? So in that case, wave 2 would finish after one more low. That's only the alternative, but in the short term, we should still go lower. So in the short term, not different at all. And also both should ideally head into the yellow trend reversal area first. When do I have to change the assumption that we go lower? So at some point, obviously I have to say, right, we might not go lower because it just doesn't follow through. That would be if price breaks above 1955. Then I would not view this downside movement as likely anymore. We talk about a sustained break above that level, okay? So the ideal scenario would be to either have peaked already in wave 4 or maybe one more high, but shouldn't exceed 1955. I would prefer if this is already topped. I mean, maybe it unfolds as a triangle. That can always happen, but it's not... we don't have enough waves to talk about a triangle. And I mean, it reacted to the 1942 level, the ideal target for a fourth wave. Here in this case, the 38.2 Fib level, and then it should head further down. Now, someone asked, okay, I said, okay, it has to get there. No, it never has to get there. It doesn't have to get to 1875. This is purely a support area. In all likelihood, it should get there, but the market can, of course, do a shorter wave 5. That's always possible. However, in all likelihood, it should go lower if it's following through in a wave 2. If it doesn't even get to 1875, I wouldn't even call it a wave 2. I mean, there are, of course, other options that we could look at, but then only if it breaks above 1955. Okay, so be aware, if price breaks above 1955, something more bullish is going on. It would be even more messy. I would like to avoid it, but obviously I'm not making prices. I can't will the market to do anything. We can only focus on the current scenario based on certain conditions, and the condition is here. Price needs to stay below 1955. Above that is too aggressive for a wave 4. It could still be corrective, could then maybe be that B wave already, okay? In that case, the A wave would have 3 waves, but that, that's about... See, we can talk about all sorts of options and scenarios. I don't want to confuse you. So we focus on the current scenario with the current conditions and what the market is likely to do within the current scenarios. There are so many other scenarios, but some will only get more likely above 1955. So, there's no point discussing them now. It would just lead somewhere where we wouldn't stop discussing about scenarios. Anything can happen, could happen. We talk about what should happen in these videos because we talk about likelihoods and probabilities, and not about possibilities. Yeah, that's still the assumption. I don't even have a great micro count for the wave 4. I mean, honestly, this could be a WXY structure to the upside, but going lower than, going to this wave degree doesn't really make any sense. I'm a bit unclear about what this could be. I mean, it could just simply be a WXY structure, but we would now need to see, is it finished? It's now come to micro support here at 1928. If we break below that level, I think we might have a first indication of a breakdown, but the move down doesn't really look impulsive, so we could get one more wave up here to 1955. It's just above 1955. We have to look at something more bullish. But we'll get, when we get there, then we talk about possible scenarios. But yeah, it's no surprise that on a Saturday, not much is going on here. Okay, that's my update about Ethereum. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.